India reminds Pakistan of wanted terrorists list, open to talks on their handover. India has reminded Pakistan of a list of wanted terrorists it had earlier shared with Islamabad, stating that New Delhi remains open to discussing their extradition, a statement that coincides with its ongoing diplomatic efforts to expose Pakistan on the global stage. The Ministry of External Affairs may have said as far as terrorism goes, a list has been given to Pakistan and now it is only about when they extradite the terrorists on it. At the same time, I would like to remind you that talks and terror don't go together. On terrorism itself, we are open to discussing the handing over to India of noted terrorists whose list was provided to Pakistan some years ago, said MAA spokesperson Randir Jaiswal during a press briefing on Thursday. Watch Delhi on President Donald Trump claiming credit for the cessation of hostilities between India and Pakistan. MAA spokesperson Randir Jaiswal says, "In my last briefing, I had addressed this issue. I have nothing further to add. You are well aware of our position that pic.twitter.com 37W690 Afak Ani May 22, 20250 and US President Donald Trump claiming credit for the cessation of hostilities between India and Pakistan." Jaiswal said he has addressed this issue in his previous briefing and has nothing to say other than that any India-Pakistan engagement has to be bilateral. I would like to underline that any bilateral discussion on Jammu and Kashmir will only be on the vacation of illegally occupied Indian territory by Pakistan. On the Indus Waters Treaty, it will remain in abeyance until Pakistan credibly and irrevocably abjures its support for cross-border terrorism. As our Prime Minister has said, water and blood cannot flow together, he said. Swipe left for next video on multi-party teams carrying out India's diplomatic outreach against Pakistan. He said there are 7 delegations, of which 3 have left for their destinations. This is a political mission. We want to make a stronger outreach to the world to convey our resolve to fight terrorism. We want the world to come together to fight terrorism in all its forms and manifestations. We want to exhort the world to hold those responsible for cross-border terrorism accountable. Those have been practicing it for the last 40 years against India, that is, Pakistan. Their actions need to be called out. They have to be held accountable for the terror attacks that they have carried out against India, he added. Latest blogs